Hey superstars, I'm Sue and welcome to my channel, Reviews with Sue. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting our channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Sue and hope you're considering that subscribe button. So would you like to know what today's unboxing is all about? Well, I have a product to share with you from Amazon. And if you want to know what's inside this box, then just keep on watching.
Doing reviews just like I do. Hanging out with your friends Sue. It's Sue.
And I'm back. I have a product to share with you from Amazon. The Amazon seller MONVANE did send this item over to me free for review, so that way I could share with all of you. So the item that's inside this box that I'm holding in my hot little hands is going to be a set of 8 vacuum storage bags. And it's even going to come with its own cordless electric air pump. Now, depending on when you see this video, may depend on the price, because normally it is $36.99. But because you might be watching this during the Amazon Prime days, you are going to get a great deal on it. It is going to be 40% off, which is going to bring your total down to $21.74. Now, if it's after Amazon Prime days, you definitely want to look around for some click coupons. Sometimes they have some that have a percentage off, or it might be even $1 off or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this box and tell you all about these vacuum storage bags. And we're going to see how it actually works out. So on the outside of the box, it does say vacuum storage bags reduce original volume by 80%. 8 bags, and it is going to come with a bag and a pump with wireless electric pump. So that's the outside of the box right there. Over here, it talks about you can use this for camping, for home storage, for house moving. So say you're moving and you want to try to compact your clothes really tiny because you got limited space, you can use it for that. And if you're traveling, because I know a lot of people use packing cubes, but I have never tried vacuum bags before. So this is going to be like a first for me. It has a durable zipper, durable material. It's going to be waterproof, dustproof, and reusable. And then on the back side, it goes over step-by-step instructions. And it even gives us the size. It is going to be 17.7 inches by 13.7 inches. So here's our package. Let's go ahead and get into it. I did bring some clothes with me so we can maybe try to test this out. Now, depending on the pump and how loud it's gonna be, I might have to like turn the volume way down while I'm actually like pumping the air out of the bag. I think that's how you do it anyways. So let me go ahead and go in here. So this is what I'm seeing right there on top. Is this our pump? Is this our pump? Okay, well, first of all, we have this cute, adorable little bag here. It's like a grayish material, not that that makes a difference or not, but inside it we have, whoa, okay. So this is our pump right here, you guys. I wanna say this is about 3 inches tall, and I wonder how long it's gonna take to, suck the air out of these bags. And it looks like there's like a little piece right there. So this I'm assuming is gonna go over the little hole, and then it's gonna suck the air out, and it's gonna like spit it out over here. There is an on and off button here. So here is the on and off, and let me just turn it on here for a minute. Oh, it has a little charge. Okay, you can hear it. Okay, so hopefully, and I can feel the air like pushing out of this little area here. And then it does have a USB charger. So it looks like this is going to be a C port right here. So we have that. And then what else is in here? Okay, we got this right here. Okay, so we have our C charger here that is also connected to the USB for charging purposes. So we have this right there. You can see, I think that's a little C there. Yeah, that's a little C guy there. And it says the guide of air pump. So then we have some instructions right there. So let me go ahead and shift these all over to the side. And then I'm assuming we're gonna have 8 bags here. So I just dropped something, slid down onto the floor. So I will be right back. And I don't know what it is. Now, guess what? Whatever that little piece was, it just fell underneath my fireplace. It seriously did. So hopefully that one little piece isn't too important. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2. So here are 2 of the bags. And I have to say they are a pretty decent size. And then, do we have 2 more? Yes, we have 1 and 2. So we have 2 more here. And then we have, I'm just kind of counting to make sure we got them all. 1, 2 here. So we are up to 6. And then we have 7 and 8 over here. Okay, cool. So now I need to get my box out in front of me because this is where the instructions are going to be. So first of all, it says step 1, pack. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So it says here to unfold the vacuum storage bag and the zipper. pack your clothes. Note, overfilling will cause the bag to re-inflate. Re-inflate. Okay, so that means it's gonna like put the air back in it possibly. So let's see here. So we do have our bag here. It does have like a little zipper on here, so I'm trying to see how this, whoopsie daisy. Was it supposed to do that? I don't know. But let me see here. Let's try to stick this little guy back on here. Oh, yeah, it just actually just slides back on. Okay, so that's good. So now let's see. So I'm gonna open up my bag. Ooh, it does have like a really tight seal, and it does have like a double seal. So there's a seal here and then a seal down here as well. So it is gonna be double. So first of all, whatever you're gonna be putting inside the bag, it can't be any wider than this area right here. I guess you could fold it up and stick it in there. But you know, sometimes people have like winter clothes, like really nice sweaters and stuff, and they wanna keep them nice and fresh. This would be a great thing for that. So I have here, I don't even know, I just grabbed a stack of items out of some of my drawers. So I have 1, 2, I have 3 tank tops, I have a sweatshirt, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 t-shirts. So if I were to go on vacation, 6 t-shirts, a sweatshirt, and 3 tank tops, that should actually be pretty much set for like all my top halves, depending on how long I'm going away for. Usually if I go away for even like a weekend, I take this many with me. I do. Now this isn't gonna include any of the bottoms, of course, but these are gonna be all the tops. So let me see if, first of all, I can fit these all in here. So it says to kind of like put them into the bag. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm trying to maneuver this on my lap. It's not, you know, going very easily because they're just like slipping and sliding all over the place. So now my clothes are gonna end up wrinkled. But I have to say, if I was doing this like say on my bed or if I was doing it on a counter, I would definitely have a little bit more room that I could actually do a little bit more work. All right, 1 t-shirt fell out, so we're just gonna pull that guy out of there. So now we're down to, what was it, 5 t-shirts now? So let's see here if I can squish this all in here. Now what you wanna do too is once you get it in there, I'm just gonna pull this guy off for right now because I'm thinking that'll give me just a little bit more space to maneuver my clothing items inside this bag. And I'm also thinking that I could possibly even take the little cap off of this little bag, and then that way it would like release maybe some of the air more so I could actually get these clothing items in there. So as you can see, I'm just, there we go. Look at me, I got them in there. So I did get everything in here that I was showing you with the exception of 1 of my t-shirts right here. So now I got them in. That was a tough one, right? So next what we're gonna do is we are going to take this guy here and we're gonna stick him back on here, kind of like the way it was when it first started. So step 2, zip, hold the side of the closed edge of the bag and slide the zipper firmly along the edge of the bag 2 to 3 times completely. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold the edge of the bag. I think that's what they said to do. And I'm kind of pushing down. And it said to do this, you know, 2 or 3 times. There we go. So now it's sealed. It's very sealed very nicely. I'm gonna see, I'll show you here. I'm just trying to get the little pieces apart. So if you look at it here, you can see that it is all like sealed right there. Okay, so then, I guess this can actually even come off. That doesn't even have to stay on there. I guess that's just to kind of like give it some pressure. And if it didn't like seal real good, then you'd be able to kind of like push on it here. Now, step number 3. Ooh, we're moving on to the vacuum part of this. So it says, open the cap and place the vacuum over the valve. Then it says, caution, do not remove the silicone valve on the inside of the cap. Removing will cause re-inflating. So that means it's gonna get more air in there. So now we have a little cap right here. You see it there? So we are going to remove the cap, it says. So the cap is off. Oh, this is what they must be talking about. See, there's just that little pink area right there. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take this. Let's see how good I can do this here. I'm gonna shift over to the side. Let me get my hair out of the way so maybe you can see what I'm doing. So there's the valve. I'm gonna take this, does it screw on there? Oh, maybe it just, okay. So it just kind of pushes on there. And then you're gonna push on this here, and then you're gonna turn it on. Now, most likely what I'm probably going to do is, this is gonna get loud, so I'm probably gonna just like maybe turn the volume down, so you just might be sitting here watching me like suck the air out of this bag right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try and see how it works. So you can hear it. It's getting a little louder, it's getting a little louder. Oh my gosh, can you see it? It's actually sucking the air right out of that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, okay. So now I'm going to turn it off. And then, what is my next step? Step 4, store. After vacuuming all the air out of the bag, close the cap quickly to create an airtight seal. Well, guess what? I didn't do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it up here again. You're gonna hear a little bit of noise. I might kind of like block the noise out. Okay, I took it out. I'm putting the cap on very quickly. I'm trying to put it on really quickly. Did I get it on there? Man, I don't think I got it on there quick enough. Oh man, okay. So let's see here. What did I do wrong here? Oh, okay, now I'm okay. It's all coming together now. I can see what I did. I did a little boo-boo. There's this little silicone piece right here, but this stuck to it. So then I was trying to screw this on, but it wouldn't screw on because this piece was on there. You know, when you first start out doing something like this, you got to kind of like be patient, and I'm going to be patient right now, but we're going to try it one more time. So most of the air actually did stay out of there, I have to say. So, but I'm just going to stick it on here one more time. And then this will just go over there. Okay, now I know what I got to do. So I'm going to do this. It's going to suck out that little bit of air that I still have left in there. And then you can see all the air is out. I'm going to get my little cap ready. I'm turning it off, and then I'm pulling this off. I'm going to screw my lid on. Yes, now I got it. Yay, I did. Look at, check this out, guys. You know when you go to the frozen food department and you see some meat that is like freeze dried into like a bag like this, that is what this is totally reminding me of. Now, you can use this for like pillows, for sheets, for blankets. If you had like toiletries and you're going on vacation and you want to try to just keep everything in one of these little bags, you can do that. Just don't have any like really sharp objects, I would assume. But otherwise, this worked out great. I mean, check this out. Look at how cool that is. And if you are like using only a carry-on and you're traveling, this would be great because it's going to suck all the air out of it, right? The pump, if you want to take it with you, I mean, it's very, very small. It's not going to take up much space at all. And then, you know, it did come with its own little carrying case. So you have the little pump, and then you got the little carrying case. And then the bags, once you empty them out, you know, take your clothes out of here when you get to wherever you're going. Then when you go leave, then you can just take all your clothes, put them back in there. You got your little handy dandy vacuum right here. And it does come with the charger, by the way. And I have to say, this was really neat. But when you are packing a carry-on, this is going to give you more space in the limited amount of suitcase that you have, because you have to be able to put that in one of those over bins because they're very limited on the size that you're allowed to have. Or even if you have like a backpack. I believe they sell these in different quantities and different sizes as well. So I'm sure they probably have larger ones, and they may even have smaller ones that if you want it for like your undergarments, or if you needed something that's larger for like a pillow or something. Like I don't know what size of a pillow would actually fit in here. Because what did I say the measurements were? They were right around, I want to say like 18 by 13 inches, something like that. But I have to say, this is pretty neat. And then if you want to release the air, do you just do this? Just kind of curious. No? No? Okay. So the air isn't actually coming out, so that's kind of cool. But we can open it up from the top, I'm thinking here. So let's kind of try this. I'm going to open it up, let the air in there. And then now you can see that it did flatten all the clothes down, but now you can see how puffy the clothes are right there. So it did probably like reduce it by like 80%, like they said. I do want to thank MONVANE again so much for sending these over and letting me give them a try. Remember, if you're watching this video during Amazon Prime days, it is $21.74. That is 40% off, which I think is a pretty great deal. If you're watching this after Amazon Prime days, then your deal might not be quite as good. But the normal price, I want to say, was it $36.99, something like that? But then sometimes they do have those click coupons where it might give you a certain percentage off or a certain dollar off. But if you don't click those coupons, if they do offer them, you're not gonna get those special prices. I do wanna thank you all so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. I am gonna leave a link down below in the description box just in case you wanna check this out for yourself. If I have any giveaways going on, I'm also gonna link that down below. So that's all I have for you today. Please be safe, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.